하나, 둘, 셋.
안녕하세요, 데이식스입니다.
I'm DAY6 막내 윤도훈.
What's good? It's Young K.
Hello everybody. My name is Jay.
Hello, I'm Wonpil.
I'm leader Seongjin.
That's right, we are DAY6 and we and you are okay the dishes and I like the mixes and the missing in the this okay? You like?
For the times when they hit you face down in the ground with the wet shirt, flat seats but the true never grow fat, shouting the got you on mute.
We were trainees and then we were in an acoustic band, and then we came to the conclusion that, you know, a full band might be good. It might be nice for our sound. So we recruited Dawn, and that's how we became DAY6.
Dude, if you're in a band and then you're just beginning and everyone like starting to understand the music, everyone has an opinion about how the instrumentation should be, especially in a band. Everyone's playing an instrument. Everyone wants to do their part. The smallest things that are super insignificant are things that you fight about for weeks and weeks and weeks. It's not even a pride issue. It's really you believe that that's better and the other person doesn't think so. And now we're a band that doesn't fight, that genuinely likes each other.
그냥 나는 이런 사람이고 뭐 그러니까 이제 영케이는 또 나는 이런 사람이다. 오케이, 알겠어. 나랑 다른 사람이라서 나는 몰랐어. 근데 이제는 오케이, 네가 그런 사람인 거 알았으니까 나도 이해해 라고 하면서부터 이제 뭔가 약간 다른 사람이라서 오는 뭔가 불편함 그런 것들이 좀 없어졌던 것 같아요.
By giving each other trust, it gives you somewhere to lean on and somewhere to rest, and you can talk about anything.
It could be me that's crazy.
Thank you. We got number one. Once again, like everybody's been saying, this would have been impossible without you guys. Without my days, DAY6 doesn't exist.
네, 이번에는 이상민 씨가 수상자 발표를 해 주시겠습니다. 데이식스의 슛미 축하드립니다. 축하드립니다.
2018 MJ 밴드 음악상은 데이식스의 슛미에 돌아갔습니다.
The energy is amazing.
It doesn't matter what anybody says. Some people are like, you gotta be normal. You can't do it this way. There's gonna be people that are telling you, you can't do this because that's not the normal way to do it. Forget that, who cares? You're you and they are them. You live your own life, you got me?
All the tears blurred up, the climb dry up in another.
It's crazy. Demon in number 6 on Melon, and oh my goodness, that was nuts. I remember I was just in my room and Brian and Wonpil kept opening my door and they were like, yo, 19, close the door. And then like an hour later they come back from Wonpil and be like, hey, number 10, and then close the door and then go back in.
피해를 안 끼치려 하고 시간 약속도 되게 잘 지키고 남에게 피해를 안 끼치려고 하는 그런 거를 보면서 저도 그래야겠다는 생각이 들고 제가 본 사람 중에 제일 바른 것 같아요. 보면은
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another beautiful episode of How Did I Get Here with your amazing host, Jay. Now, for those of you who haven't heard or don't know what the podcast is about, first off, welcome. How Did I Get Here is where we live our best lives on the internet and come out the other side knowing more, but not knowing more at the same time. I feel like I get enclosed into whatever subject or point I chose. So I write a melody first, and then as I'm filling in the melody with words, I then begin to find the subject. And then after I'm done with that, I write out the basic storyline. And there's a couple rules at JYP that you learn. Like one is like when you read it from top to bottom, it has to make sense. But then for me, I try to always make little points that hit hard, hit home, you know? Writing songs, I've been writing, I do mostly melodic stuff because my Korean's not that great. But recently, I've been doing lyrics, and lyrics is something that I'm learning too as I'm going. But I kind of try to not be too vague.
내가 진짜로 뭔가 내 사람으로 만들고 싶은 사람이면 뭐든지 할 수 있고, 그리고 내 사람이 되고 난 다음에는 뭐 다시는 놓치고 싶지 않은
Always dream that it would happen. I just didn't know exact dreaming.
그래 보고 있나? 지금 시험 잘 보고. 근데 지금 이거 볼 시간 있나? 정신 차리라. 빨리 똑바로 준비 안 하나?
셋. 내가 만 닫고 나를 떠난 니한테 행복을 바래야 돼. 절대 나는 안 해. 저리 가라.
진짜 잘했어.
What do you think about Afraid demo? That is probably one of the first songs that Sungjin sang on his own. When I heard that, I felt so much emotion. There were so many emotions getting mixed up, and just the singing itself was really good, his voice was good. So I loved it. Might have been better than DAY6 version.
Worried it is to wake you up at night. 나뿐이야, 나뿐이야, 나뿐이야. 밝게 눈이 내리던 날이죠. 우린 그대를 떠나보낸 걸 기억해.
성진이 형 또 엉덩이를 치죠.
저요? 근데 무슨 말인지 알아. 무슨 말인지 알아. 성준이 형 빵댕이 엄청 흔들잖아. 아니 진짜 실제 기타를 엉덩이를 치잖아. 맨날 공연 때 성준 쳐다보면 맨날 이러고 있어. 형 리듬 이렇게 나도 안 되나?
처음에 만났던 건 같은 오디션으로 이제 같이 회사를 들어오고 나서부터 만났었는데, 그 당시에는 뭔가 되게 유학생 느낌이 좀 많이 났어요. 약간 튀는 걸 좋아하는 스타일이라고 해야 되나? 약간 그런 느낌을 받았었어요 처음에.
Cause I want you, I want you.
Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly.
Hold your arm, you're 50 proof high. Been worried all night. I get down, who loves you now? Wipes the problems, at least turned autumn when they won't stop falling.
You lived in Canada for a while, right?
Yeah, for about 4 years.
How old were you then?
From grade 7 to grade 10. So I went to a boarding school first.
Oh, okay.
And then the next year I started going to public school.
Okay.
So I guess I lived alone in Canada.
Wait, as a kid, you're just there by yourself?
Yeah. It's like a yuakseng. I landed on my neck for like 3 weeks.
Oh my gosh.
And then one day I nailed it.
Oh.
Once. What is this? And then I tried again and it worked. So I tried it like several times and it worked. So the next day, because it was I think around like 4 a.m.
Oh, wow.
So the next morning I go to the office and tell them, I have something to say to you. And then they're like, oh, we have something to say to you too. and then you go first. So I went and I said, I nailed backflip. Watch me. And they're like, oh, that's really good for you. But we have a news for you. You're part of a band.
Me and One Period is a little bit like the Tom and Jerry effect. We're just like constantly in a struggle with each other. It's all love, but sometimes like there's a feud, if you know what I mean.
난 떠오를 때마다 외워두고 싶어 그댈 기억할 수 있게 Say yesterday was boring When the hell you call me Must have already been sleeping
원필 오빠 정말 바본 것 같아요. 배우를 왜 썼는지.
그러다 보니 널
와우.
자, 영케 씨 넘어가겠습니다.
좋아요.
오케이.
I was surprised because he looks so fierce and like so intimidating, but he's actually he's a softie. So it was a little bit of a surprise. I could say confidently that he's probably the most positive person that I know. So I've been able to learn and grow because of his showing of kindness through everyday life.
Keyboard solo? Keyboard solo by round of applause, please. Beautiful. What is your left hand doing while you're playing the solo? What is it?
이것은 얘가 알아서 그렇게 돼요.
This is it just works by itself.
Okay. What does it do? What does it do? 디자인 보죠.
So it's just playing by itself.
What was that? Okay. 폰 들고 있는 거.
Are you holding your phone?
핸드폰을 지금 저기 들고 있어요.
Super shy, quiet kid. He seemed really nice.
Because I'm shy.
Shy boy.
I'm very shy boy.
Little did I know. No, I'm just kidding. But he's a really good kid, and I think that impression really shined through the first time I met him. A thing called the maknae in Korea, in Korean groups, and I think he's the kind of maknae that goes around, supporting everybody, trying to be of help, trying to uplift people when they're, feeling down or they had a hard day.
저는 사실 데이식스가 그 데뷔 전에
네.
연습한 걸 좀 봤어요.
잠깐만 형이
제가 JYP에서
맞아요.
드럼 선생님이어가지고 제가 그때 당시에 원더걸스 유빈이를 가르치러 갈 때마다 그 데이식스 도훈 씨 드럼 옆에 있었는데 그걸 제가 좀 치면서 약간 세팅이 약간 잘하는 사람 세팅인 거예요.
근데
보통 사실
잘하는
아이돌
사람
준비한다
세팅.
그러면 아이돌 밴드라 그러면 약간 이게 잘할까라는 생각이 있었는데 전 그때 공연을 보고 깜짝 놀랐어요. 너무 잘해가지고
진짜 잘합니다.
진짜 놀랐어요.
네.